Okay, so this is a battle against LunethArceus from YouTube Anti-Equinox, and it's an old UU battle, and by old UU I mean UU before Smogon merged the BL and the UU tier. So yeah, that's how he likes to play, so I just went along with it. So I lead with a Rapidash, he leads with a Maquestrian, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I know that thing gets Hydro Pump, and I didn't want to take that, so I switched it to Kingler expecting that, but he goes to a Kingler of his own, and this is a Scarf Kingler, and he goes first, so I know he's a Scarf Kingler as well, and I just went for the Body Slam there, sort of hoping to get paralysis on it, but yeah, I don't get it, and then next turn he switches out to a Vileplume. So now I was kind of expecting a Sleep Powder to come actually. I don't know if you even get Sleep Powder, but that's what I expected. And I got it to Rapidash since it's pretty disposable. It doesn't really do a lot ever. So yeah, I got it to Rapidash, and I'm just going to go for the Hypnosis, get something to sleep, and he brings in the Kingler, and I get that sleeping, which is epic win for me. So now he's going to go back to Maquestrian, or Maquestrian. I've really got no, Masquerain? I don't know. Masquerain, we'll go with Masquerain for now. So I switch out to Magnetrick and he goes to a Probopass. I don't know why he just switched straight away, but whatever. So I get a sub up, and he obviously feared the Thunderbolt, so yeah, I get a sub up, and I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt on him as he Stealth Rocks. And now it just gets hacksy, really. There's no other way to put it. I hacks him to death here. I get a crit on the Thunderbolt, and I get a paralysis as well, so that was pretty good for me, but pretty fail for him. So he gets an Earth Power off, and that's going to break my sub, and this is a Subbatea Manectric. Yeah, we'll go with Manectric. Why do I always end up with Pokemon that I can't pronounce to narrate? Oh well, so I go for another sub, and he gets a Parahax here, which is fail for him. And I'm going to get another free T-Bolt on him, which isn't going to KO, so it didn't really matter a huge amount, I don't think. It's just the principle, really. So I get a T-Bolt, and he's going to get an Earth Power and break my sub. So next turn I'm going to be able to sub again, and that'll take me down to my Patea Berry, which is good for me, because then I'll be able to do some stuff to his team, because a Manectric with a special attack boost it can actually hit really hard. And yeah, so he's going to go for the Earth Power and break my sub, and I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt to finish him off, and that is a really annoying Pokemon out of the way, because Probopasses can be a pain to take down actually. Like, I know they've got 4 times weaknesses to ground and fighting, but if you don't have a super effective, like a 4 times super effective attack to hit them with, you're not doing anything to them because their defenses are so good. So now he brings in a Vileplume, and I'm just going to Flamethrower it, and it doesn't KO sadly, so he gets an Aromatherapy off, which means his Kingler is going to be able to come in and revenge kill me, because yeah, that's what Scarf Kinglers do best, they revenge kill. So I just go for the Thunderbolt there in case I thought about bringing in Kingler like straight away and saving Vileplume, but he doesn't, and I knew it would kill the Vileplume anyway. So he comes in and locks himself onto Brick Break, and I thought it was a bit strange he had Brick Break on this Kingler when, well, Kingler gets Superpower, and generally on a Scarfed poke, Superpower would be better because you're never staying in for a long period of time. So really you want to get the maximum amount of damage in the shortest period of time, so I decided Superpower was superior in that aspect. So yeah, I bring in Claydol, and he's locked onto Brick Break, so I was sure he's going to switch, so I went for a Trick there, because this is your kind of average bulky Claydol with Rapid Spin, but I just tried it with Trick because I thought it would work, and it does actually, but yeah, I end up getting specs on it. And he brings in the Masquerain, and I'm just going to go out to Articuno, because even after Stealth Rock damage, I know I can take the Bug Buzz really well, and just roost off the damage. He gets a crit, but it still does nothing. And yeah, then he brings in a Medicham, and Claydol's a pretty safe bet for all Medichams really. All he could hit me with is Ice Punch, and I didn't think he'd go for that against Articuno, so that worked out pretty well for me. So now I'm just going to go for the Rapid Spin, and yeah, I have to lock myself into it, which is a bit of a shame, but whatever. It means I can bring in Articuno like whenever I want now, which is good. So I bring in Kingler and he goes for the Crunch. I kind of predicted a water attack there, but yeah, I kind of forgot he gets stabbed Dark Attacks as well, which is a bit stupid for me. And yeah, I'm just going to go for the superpower here, which is going to take down the Sharpedo obviously, because it's a bit of a glass cannon. And now he brings in the Masquerain, and here I just made the stupidest play you could ever do. I stayed in superpower when really I could have easily saved Kingler. I should have just gone straight to Articuno, because it's like it can take anything that Masquerain wants to do, and then I could have saved Kingler for fodder if nothing else, but yeah, that was really thick. So now I go into Rapidash, and he's locked into Energy Ball, so he's going to have to switch, and I go for the Will-O-Wisp, kind of predicting either the Medicham or the Kingler to come in, and that will cripple either of them. So yeah, I get a burn on the Kingler, which is never bad. And I'm going to go out to Drapion, because it's got solid defense, and it can take anything a burnt Kingler wants to do, which is, well, all it needs to do at this stage. So I'm going to get a Swords Dance up with Drapion, and that's pretty good. He's going to stay in and Rock Slide again, I don't know why. So yeah, I get a Swords Dance up, and I was a bit stupid here. I should have just kept on dancing, but for some reason I go in Night Slash straight away, which was an oversight on my part, because if I'd gone for the second Swords Dance, then I'd probably have got a sweep with Drapion, which it doesn't matter at all really, because I still managed to win, but it could have been a bit shorter. So yeah, now after the Intimidate, my Night Slash isn't going to KO the Masquerain, and Bug Buzz is going to do a hell of a lot, because Drapion's special defense is pretty rubbish, and he gets a special defense drop there, which means, well, if he hadn't got the special defense drop after lefties, I might have been able to take another one. In fact, I probably would have been able to take another one, but since he got the special defense drop, I can't. So I just go out to Articuno, because he's locked onto Bug Buzz, and Articuno could take them all day. And yeah, at first I thought this thing was Water and Bug, but I had a quick look at its typing, and it's actually Bug Flying, so Ice Beam, well, even if it was Water Bug, Ice Beam would have probably KO'd it at that point. But yeah, Ice Beam's going to take it down, and he's only got Medicham left, and yeah, Claydol walls that quite nicely, but I just leave Articuno in to get the damage on it, because I still thought just because it's a Medicham, High Jump Kick would probably 2-hit KO Claydol even after the resist, and yeah, it does a huge amount to Articuno. Like, Articuno is a defensive beast, but it still was destroyed by High Jump Kick. So yeah, the second one's going to take me out, and yeah, that doesn't matter. I can just bring in Claydol or Drapion. Drapion could probably take one since it's pretty defensive. And yeah, Claydol's going to take that and hit it with a Specs Earth Power, and that is going to take it down. So good game, Luneth. Yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. Join Team Equinox. That is Hlalu out.